It's not good. Terrible. Third base, you can do higher on siege tank here.
Command center upgrade complete. Add-on complete.
Yeah, not bad. Not too bad.
Replay saved.
I mean, nothing... This is my first time playing on this patch, but nothing jumps out at me as a bad map. The 4-player maps will be kind of weird because I can't inch-bay block on them. Rainbow is okay. This one looks fine. This is weird. Is there like a obstruction right in the main base? Let's check that one out. Washout LE. Washout LE. It went live. And it's kind of crazy what they did. In the last 3 days of the PTR, they decided to put out a patch. And one of the things, like, Zerg was having a little bit of trouble ramping up. So they increased the larva generation of Zerg by an insane amount. And even within those 3 days, we could see that, like, this was, like, totally OP, and then they said, screw it, we're going live. Like, no testing, no follow-up on the changes. They went straight live. So Zerg is balling right now. Alright. So right away I can see these gas geysers are gonna be, especially this one. Like if say Terran comes, they just do a frontal siege tank attack, I'm not gonna be able to mine from this gas. else has to be waiting. Yeah, it's gonna be 3 structure wall. Okay, but that's normal. I'm used to that by now. Nothing there. Don't think there's any back door shenanigans. But there's this actually. So I guess we keep the bunker forward. That should be fine. Wall off here. All right. Depot. Oh, it's a pretty small entrance here. That's nice. So TVT is not bad. Another map where if I want, I can get a pretty good siege tank location.
Add-on complete.
Terrible. One thing I don't like about all these maps is it's another set of maps where all the bases are on the outside of the map. It's not really a forward base location. There's like kind of one here, but all the rest of them are like hugging the outside.
Command center upgrade complete.
Some rich minerals here. Gas guys just, I assume, look different if they're rich gas. I think it's purple gas comes out. Yeah, so no rich gas. Yeah. These maps aren't half bad.
Replay saved.
It's been a long time since I have said, like, the new season's maps are better than the previous seasons. But for me, I think that's the case. Yeah, so this is live, and it is the 8-worker start, so. And I think the auto turret bug fix actually made it through as well. So turrets get structure armor now. Zerg. Yeah. They're gonna be the ones to beat now. That's for sure.
Not enough minerals. enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Like a pool first of some sort.
Base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore.
Yeah.
Additional supply depots required.
Let's go factory first.
Not enough. Insufficient Vespine gas. Command center upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete. Add-on complete. Base is under attack.
What? Alright. That just ends right there. I was not expecting
Replay
that.
saved.
That died so quickly. How does he get that many units that early? Oh, he's so great. One base zero can do that, apparently. Who went layer? Nah, I thought I had like at least 30 seconds to like lift the command center, even if he focus fired it. I gotta remember the very first thing I need to do as soon as I see that is build a fusion core. Because Banshees aren't gonna cut it.
Not enough minerals. 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 Not enough.
There's something in the way.
Interesting.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Didn't take the gold either.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's that gas, huh?
Command center upgrade complete. Base command center upgrade complete.
Oh. Let's go back into gas, actually.
Add-on complete.
Feels like he's all in.
Insufficient Vespene gas. Base is under attack. Additional supply depots required. Additional base is under attack. Additional supply depots required.
Replay saved.
One based it. Wonder how long we screwed up his economy for. Yeah, that. I don't even know how much chapters cost anymore. What do they cost in this patch? They're back to 300. Okay. So he's got 450 minerals missing. I had to cut an SCV to get that second inch bay down, but probably worth it. Double gas. He doesn't know what he's doing. I guess double gas. You maybe get bottlenecked by gas if you're going Ravagers on one base. You certainly don't need gas anytime soon. Because he has to build a spawning pool, then he has to build a Roach Warren, and only then can he start spending his gas. Yeah, he's pulling out of gas right now. But 2 in each is actually pretty efficient. It's more efficient than 3. But he's Zerg, which means if he builds an extra gas early, he has 1 less worker for quite a while. He's back to 3 in gas. I know how much Ravager is. $75.25. $0.25, yeah, so they're half gas, yeah. He should have ran right out of this if he was going to one base all in. Every second counts, right? That run by really, Oh, you know what I could have done? I thrown out an inch bay here. I love Ravagers so much more than Roaches. Roaches are such a pain for me. I still feel like Ravagers is a downgrade. You're upgrading to a unit that has less hit points and less armor. One thing I want to check, though.
Additional supply depots required.
Alright, so that's a solid. Wasn't sure.
Replay saved.
So this is really nice, actually. He can hang out here and kill the barracks, but if he tries to run by, it's so nice. Look how tight that is. What do I think of the new starting worker reduction? I think it's good for the game. We lost a lot when they switched to 12 workers. Everything that was like, every tech-based opener or tech-based all-in just disappeared when Legacy of the Void came out. So all those things are back in the menu. And all-ins are more severe, and like being greedy is more severe now.
Not enough minerals.
It used to be like hatch first, 12 pool. There's no difference. Legacy of the Void. They're both basically macro builds. Now we got the builds that are severe all-ins, where there's like no recovery, no turning around unless you do massive damage. What am I playing against? Terran. Probably not why I wanted to build my first depot though.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, backdoor there. And jump up here. Yeah, definitely didn't want the depot there, that's for sure.
Not enough minerals.
Have I even played a TVT on the PTR? This gasless fast expand still even work? I don't even know. I think I might have been building the depot before the command center. I think we might do that actually. Oh no, it's tough to say. Alright, we'll try command center. No, we're not. Change my mind again. There.
Command center upgrade complete.
Yeah, if I do this right,
Not enough minerals.
the bunker SCV can build a command center.
Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Go factory first.
Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Command center upgrade complete. Base is under attack. Add-on complete. Our SCVs are under attack. Add-on complete.
Enemy contact.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
It's been a while since I played.
Additional supply depots required. Research complete. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
Take thy beak from out my heart,
Oh, thanks.
and take thy form from off my door.
69 nice.
Command center upgrade.
I got him. Yep.
Upgrade complete. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Base. Our SCVs are under attack. enough energy.
Oh.
Command center upgrade complete.
I can't build here.
Not enough minerals. Add-on. Add-on complete. Add-on complete. Not enough energy. Base is under attack. Upgrade. Your forces are under attack. Our SCV's base is under attack. Research. Our SCVs are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
It's unlucky.
Mineral field depleted. Your forces are mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Your forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Shit. That was unfortunate.
Base is
Am I
under
losing the game now because of that?
forces under attack. Mineral field. Base is under attack.
One misclick, yeah.
Mineral field depleted. Our SCVs are under attack.
Replay saved.
I thought I was already repairing that command center. Didn't start repairing it until I was at about 10% health. And unfortunately, he noticed at the exact same moment, and he stimmed all his marines in.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not
I'm gonna
enough.
try something different on this map. Oh my gosh, I bet SCVs can run along that. I'll have to build something down there, maybe my factory. Or just take a look at some point. Okay, cannon rush there, am I? Alright, let's take a quick look. It's gotta be an SCV only path.
Command center upgrade complete.
One gas. Two gases, I don't know. Not sure how I want to do this. I need to swallow this off now.
Command center
It's too much
upgrade
gas, maybe.
complete.
Yeah, I think I'd like to get this factory sooner if I'm going to do it this way. I need into bay.
Add-on complete. Not enough energy. Unacceptable landing zone. Command center upgrade complete. Add-on complete. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough add-ons complete. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Research complete.
Taking some fire here. I can't build here.
Base is under attack.
It's unfortunate.
Command center upgrade complete. Research complete. Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete. Additional supply depots required. Not enough energy. Insufficient Vespine gas.
I can't build here.
Add-on complete. Add-on additional supply depots required. Add-on complete. Upgrade complete. Add-on complete. Additional mineral field. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Can't hold them alone.
Insufficient research complete. Research complete. Insufficient Vespine gas. Mineral field.
Can't hold them alone.
Mineral field depleted. Insufficient Vespine gas. Command center upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Replay saved.
I just got confused. I thought this map, this like a siege engineer would defend this base as well. So I was thinking just open tanks and go to a quick 4 base, but not really the case. Tank here works though. It's weird I had no defense as natural, but built like 7 cannons up here. Especially like if I were just attacking a straight line, his natural base is the first base I would reach, since he didn't take this one. Like if you had this one all cannoned up, and this one all cannoned up, then it would kind of make sense. Yeah, workers go through those. So there's a worker path that goes all the way across the map. Well, that's probably how I got probed my base, even though I walled off up here early on. I don't think I ever got my 3-3 this game. Interesting distance mining technique. You kind of win everything, right? Storm, I think, was slightly nerfed. It does 10 less damage now. Which means if it does 10 less total damage, it also does less damage per tick. But he kind of gave up on the Storm, which is odd. He kept morphing Archons. Really didn't take that gas. So I could bet my gas has started now. 230, 220. Yeah, so probably could have the factory start at 3 minutes. Yeah, so these factory units could have been like 40 seconds earlier. A little unlucky on the timing here. Got rid of my bunker. Morphing planetary, then you upgraded during that moment in time. I mean, I got a handful of units here. I had a Cyclone, 4 Marines, and a Siege tank. It's a little scared of the the 3 spinning Stargates. Maybe I could have stuck around and killed a few more workers. Did have a lot of Banshees. Maybe I had only 6 up there, but still, 6 Banshees can kill maybe 10 more workers before I left. Yeah, Archons are surprisingly bad versus Banshees. Unless I stutter step on top of them, which I don't think I'm likely to do. Even though I think I did once that game. They just always die outside of range. So they don't get to do their splash damage. You would think a bunch of bunched up air units versus Archons would be good for the Archons, but Banshees just outrange them by too much and are too maneuverable. It's not too difficult for Protoss to figure out this patch now, even if they didn't play the PTR. When Warpgate Research was on the Gateway, that really complicated things for Protoss in the early game. But now it's basically back to normal for them. So it's just like 8 workers start like the other 2 races. You have to pay a little bit for their warp gates, but their warp gates are better now. And their gateways are a lot better now too. But they got fast warp-ins everywhere.
Not enough minerals.
Random.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Oh, shit. He's red. That's all I know. He's playing the red race. Man, I even got time to see in the watchtower too. I didn't scroll my minimap. Alright, Protoss.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Command center. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Add-on complete. Insufficient Vespene gas. Command center upgrade complete. Insufficient Vespene gas. Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough energy. Research complete. Base is under attack. Add-on complete.
For that provision.
Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack. Additional supply depots required. is under attack. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Can't hold them alone.
Didn't I look around for that?
Replay saved.
Oh, it's here. Yeah, I mean, if it's proxy gateway or proxy robo, it can be over on this side somewhere. But it's almost certainly never going to be that. If someone cannon rushes, it's always going to be DTs or proxy stargates, or he's going to go super greedy at home and try to go into like a mass stargate, mass carrier sort of idea. So I really don't even have to look over here. I should have just looked over in this area. This is the best spot, or the most ideal spot for him. This would be the second most ideal. And he doesn't even have a cyber core yet, so I could have killed off this probe and this pylon before he was able to proxy. It's a real lackluster cannon rush, though. At no point did he try to wall in a cannon with pylons. Am I finding the new patch? I don't know. We'll see. It's my first stream on the new patch, if you don't include the PTR. I mean, I like the patch. I like the map pool. So, on paper, it looks like it's going to be good for me. We'll see how it turns out, though. Obviously, Zerg is crazy OP at the moment. Because they got some gigantic larva regeneration buff, and then they just went live with it without even testing it on PTR.
Target acquired.
Not enough
But
minerals.
Protoss is coming back to
Not
reality
enough
somewhat.
minerals. Not enough
For so long,
minerals.
like, Protoss has been, like, for years now, has been, like, so much further ahead than Terran and
Not enough minerals.
Zerg. You just look at the average MMR of a Protoss player. It's way higher. So they've been overdue for a nerf for a really long time.
Not
Problem was
enough
there was
minerals.
no Protoss
Not
version
enough
of like
minerals.
Cyril or Clem or Maru. So there was that patch a long time ago, or about a year or two ago, that
Not enough minerals.
even though Protoss was by far the strongest race on the ladder, they buffed them anyways, just to help with the pro scene. But I don't think that's Zerg larva regen. It can't last that long. There's gonna be a follow-up patch for sure to get rid of it.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I'm winning that. Alright, it's gonna go home.
base is under attack.
It's weird that he's attacking that.
Not enough minerals. 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 Additional supply depots required. Additional base is under attack. Command center upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete. Add-on complete.
Yeah.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
I can't build here.
Upgrade complete. Not enough energy. Add-on complete. Add-on complete. Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Unacceptable landing zone. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Command center. Additional supply depots required. Upgrade complete. Additional supply depots required.
Oh my gosh, I gotta save that.
It's heating up out here.
Research complete. depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Mineral field depleted. Additional
Got any
supply
extra
depots
firepower?
Additional supply depots required. Mineral field depleted.
Okay, so they just have no money then.
Additional supply depots required.
It's heating up out here.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Mineral field depleted.
Good trade.
Additional supply. Mineral field depleted. Your forces are not enough energy. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Your forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete. Additional supply depots required.
Oh, why are you guys all here?
Additional supply depots required. Your forces are under attack.
I can't build here.
Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Additional
Got any
supply
extra
depots.
firepower? It's heating up out here.
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Additional supply depots.
This is base trade, so
Under attack. Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack. Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack.
Got any extra firepower?
Base is under attack. Unacceptable landing zone.
Got any extra firepower?
Our SCVs are under attack.
It's heating up out here.
Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
Can't hold them alone.
Your forces are under attack. Additional supply depots required.
I can't build here.
Additional supply depots required. Base is under attack.
Replay saved.
Yeah, that like mid-game time. I feel like Zerg is still playing on 12 drones. We're playing on 8. Luckily, he is making tons of army early. This shouldn't have fallen. I created a wall here, so I couldn't repair with my SCVs. Luckily, he stuck around and made it worse for himself. Yeah, that's tough now. That's one of those ones where I thought I had an absolute 0 chance of holding it, so I just focus fired the Banelings and didn't repair. But then after all the Banelings died, the Planetary was still alive for a second. I'm like, shit, if only I was repairing. All I got in return was a mine base when he was quadruple expanding anyways, so it's not like you could have saturated anyhow. So he got up his 5th and 6th. I'm still struggling to take a 4th. a lot of damage there. Deny an extra base as well. Base trade begins. Forgot I had drilling claws, although he had a million overseers, so it didn't matter. He uses this to kill all of his drones right now. Didn't know about this space though. It's kind of a problem. Slowly burn. This is second spawn pool though. We got down to 0 harvesters and under 50 minerals too. Anything interesting on this base, on this map? Not really. This is a nice place down here to build. Like, sometimes I like to do proxy factories and TVT to help spread widow mines. This is a perfect spot. Or somewhere to like just start randomly building command centers to float out. Because this is a place you would never pass by. Like, even if you're going from like this space to this space to this space. Like, in fact, this whole bottom area, you'll probably never run down here. So, anywhere down here is a great place to build stuff hidden, and definitely behind this shroud in the far corner. So usually if you draw a line between every single base to every other single base, you usually pass through every spot on the entire map. So it's kind of neat to have these areas like that you would never actually walk through. This was a Zelnaga tower. It's a tower thing right in the middle of the map. What else would it be? Anything else interesting here? Overlord Pillar. These rocks don't even do a whole lot to... They don't open up much. This forward base might be nice to take, especially if I do like double PF. These rocks will probably stay closed for most of the game, so you'll probably attack them this way or this way, which means a double planetary like this would be really nice. Maybe even triple PF. Let's go for the gold. Yeah, the Hellbats are never dealt with. That was handy as well. I think we'll start seeing a lot more investors because that cloud thing they can make now is actually pretty strong. Works versus all range units, not just air units. So that's basically like a slightly less OP version of the Dark Swarm from Brood War.
Not enough minerals.
Iron.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. quoth the raven.
Nevermore.
Nevermore.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Oh, shit, this is early.
Command center upgrade complete. Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals.
Depot. We got the depot.
Base is under attack. Additional supply depots required. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Research complete. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This is hard to import everything. Like I
Additional
don't have another
supply
command center in the way.
required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespene gas. Upgrade complete.
I can't build here.
That sucks. What if you figure out what that guy's doing there? Probably not. First of all, no one picks up SCVs.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Enemy contact.
Replay
Cyclone,
saved.
no planetary, Raven's not in position. Ultimate combo. I've never seen someone go mass Cyclone and not use them before. You didn't even show a single Cyclone to me. Like, Cyclones are that unit that absolutely fall apart as soon as Stim Bio is done. So you really want to be aggressive early with it. Zerg.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
We're going this way.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
Can't build here.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
It's pretty late, huh?
Insufficient Vespene gas. Command center upgrade complete. Base is under attack. Command center upgrade complete. Add-on complete. Base is under attack. Additional supply depots. Our SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough energy. Command center upgrade complete.
I can't build here.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Not enough. Not enough energy. Not enough. Upgrade complete. Add-on complete.
Can't hold them alone.
Mayday! Mayday!
Not enough minerals.
Mayday! Mayday!
Add-on complete. Base is under attack. Not enough minerals required. Base not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Research complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Upgrade complete.
GG. Roach is the toughest thing in the game for me, man.
Replay saved.
Highest hit points per dollar of any unit in the game, and they're tier 1. You really need bonus to armored and splash damage, which I do not have. I should give a buff to Zerg where they get a free upgrade to Ravager. That would actually make me really happy. Ravagers are so easy to kill. Roaches just never die. I wonder how he knew I was landing a command center immediately after he killed the previous one.
Not enough minerals.
I think if anything, you'd look at a different base.
Not enough
there.
minerals.
Nope, 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 not yet, not yet. That's actually the first time I forgot when to send my first worker. So I'm getting better, and now it's always sending out my first SCV to build a depot.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yay. Door in here, no. So since I'm not going command center, I can just get my next depot now. There's no reason not to get it early. Feels weird, this build now.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Base is under Not attack. Enough minerals.
Replay saved.
One map where I don't need 3 structures to wall that off, so I didn't build 3 structures. Anytime I see more than 2 Reapers, I should not be trying to stab them from behind with the Marines. I should pull the Marines into the main base. See you, Greg. Have a good one. Random.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, toss, never mind.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I can build the barracks in position because I killed his probe.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Command center. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Unacceptable landing zone. Not enough minerals.
You didn't think I was going all in?
Unacceptable landing zone. Base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Command center upgrade.
Come on.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas. Add-on complete. Additional supply depots required. Unacceptable landing zone. Not enough minerals. 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 Our SCVs are under attack. Research complete. Base is under attack. is under attack. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough additional supply depots. Not
He goes
enough
Stargate,
minerals.
I'm probably screwed.
Not enough minerals.
I'm kind of going as hard as I can into Banshee because what I've seen so far, and I'm really forward to Scout.
Not enough minerals. Research complete. Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Add-on complete. Upgrade.
It's a bit of a reactor for that, but whatever.
Add-on.
Wow.
depleted. Insufficient rescue gas.
Do that in front of the mortals.
Mineral field depleted.
Can't hold them alone.
Replay saved.
Well, if he went blink, then I would have twice as many Banshees, because I wouldn't have to build all these Vikings. The Mass Immortal has no purpose besides offense. So he got use out of it. He came and he killed my base, but then I get to kill him on the other side of the map because you can't defend with the Immortals versus Banshees. So he just didn't trick him at all at the start of the game, huh? So you saw two SCVs leave the base. And you saw no barracks. And no gas. And he still sends his first element across the map. That's wild to me. Still, decent lead for me. I got my Command out faster, got a free pylon kill. This is where it's going to hurt, though. Yeah, I fought with SCVs as well. Forgot about that. I think our thirds are on the same time. He's not much ahead in workers, considering he's Protoss. Moved a little bit late, but I like this move out with the Banshees. The goal is to find out if he's going Stargate or Stalkers. Looks like I lost one Banshee. For a handful of drones. One sec. So that planetary just disappeared. I ran the wrong way. That was a dumb decision on my part with the mortal side. You know what Protoss could do? I've never seen them do it before. But they could hold position their Phoenix. Like a fight like this, if you just hold position them, then they won't move forward and try to fight the Vikings. They'll help gun down all the Banshees. So yeah, my Vikings will win the air superiority. But then it's going to be like Vikings versus Immortals. Which, you know, that's a defense right there. Actually, maybe we'll call it a stream there. Let's find someone to host. Vibe is streaming. Why not? He made some good video content for my YouTube when I played him a couple times. Guys, it's so easy to beat Master Raven. Let me show you. 10 minutes later. Fuck. / raid 5. Alright. GG's, guys. Vibe's also a good person to learn from. I'm not sure if he's doing any tutorial type stream, but I'm guessing people want tutorials right now since the worker count changed. I don't know. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. I'm out of here.